Hey everyone, I'm Kara. I'm a PhD student who loves to cook, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a delicious Georgian style cheese bread. You're gonna start by adding 160 grams of water, 10 grams of oil. Then you're gonna add 5 grams of sugar, and you're gonna give it a mix. You're gonna add 3 grams of dry yeast. And then you're gonna stir very well to dissolve the yeast into the mixture. You're gonna add 250 grams of bread flour, and then with a spatula you're gonna make sure that everything is very well incorporated. Then you're gonna add 5 grams of salt. You see that I still have some dry flour, but I'm gonna use my hands to kind of expedite the process, so use your hands for that. So you see that now the dough is starting to get a shape. So I'm transferring the dough to the bench top, and then I'm gonna start to work with my hands here, trying to kind of stretch and fold the dough. So now I'm using here a scraper to kind of help me with this process. So this is gonna take around 5 to 8 minutes of kind of stretching. So now you can see that the dough is looking very nice and uniform. So now it's good to let it rest. So you're gonna transfer the dough to the previous bowl, and then you're gonna cover it with wrap film. And you're gonna let it brew for 45 minutes or 1 hour, depends on the temperature in your kitchen. So in my case, it took an hour, but maybe it's gonna be faster for you. So then transfer the dough to the bench top and try to fold it and remove the gas. So it's gonna be a little bit gassy, but just do a little bit of stretching and pulling the dough. So you're gonna see that the gluten is developing and the dough is becoming stronger and robust. So transfer the dough back to the bowl, cover it with the wrap film that you already had, and let it brew for more 45 minutes. So after that, then you're gonna spread a little bit of flour onto the bench top and place your dough on top of it, and you're gonna split your dough into 2 parts. So make kind of 2 balls. You can kind of try to weigh that and measure to be very precise and have equal balls. But because I just have here 2 breads that I'm gonna make, I don't think that is necessary to measure it. But if you are very particular and you want things very precise, you can do it. So now I'm gonna transfer this dough to a cutting board, and I will let it brew on top of this cutting board for 30 minutes. So in the meantime, you can preheat your oven to 450 Fahrenheit. So it has to be popping hot. So while the dough is brewing, you're gonna add your feta cheese. So here I'm using 170 grams of feta cheese. Then you're gonna move forward and add 150 grams of mozzarela. So here I'm using one that came already shredded. So you're gonna mix everything very well to kind of mingle just 2 cheeses. And then you're gonna add 1 egg for binding purposes. So you're gonna mix. Now things are looking good. So here I'm spreading some flour to the bench top, the dough already proofed. So here I'm using a roller to make sure that I can evenly spread this dough. So the dough is gonna be very flexible, very nice to work with. It's not a difficult dough at all. So this should be pretty easy. So now I'm gonna grab the edges and then kind of fold it just twice. So we can kind of make this boat shape. And then towards the tips now, the ends of the dough, you're gonna kind of pinch one side against the other so we can kind of close the little boat. So make sure that you pinch very well so the dough does not open inside of the oven. So now we can add our cheese filling. So trying to tie things very well and do not leave any gaps in the dough. So now I'm using some parchment paper, and I'm trying to transfer my dough and my boat to the top of that so we can move forward and cook it. So here I have my preheated cast iron, and also I had the Dutch oven that I use for my other dough. So you're gonna let it bake for 15 minutes at like 450 to 475 Fahrenheit. So after that, you're gonna make a shallow hole on your cheese filling, so you can place your egg yolk. So now you can add your egg yolk, and then you're gonna bake for more 3 minutes at the same temperature. So this should be just ready, and just add a little bit of butter to finalize your creation. So congrats! I'm sure that this is gonna taste amazing. So look at that, this is perfect for kind of breakfast or like brunches. So this is one of my go-to recipes for kind of easy bread that I can make in the same day and enjoy. So please, if you like this recipe, subscribe to my channel so you can watch more of my delicious recipes. Thank you so much. See you!